All right, all right. Welcome to the podcast HASSDISCUSSES, hosted by me, Michael Haspin. This is KILJ, artist out of Atlanta in Los Angeles. And how you been doing lately, man?
I'm good, bro. Thanks for having me, fam.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
introduced to you by some girl that worked at a pharmacy. I don't know. I don't even remember her name, but she was nice, and she showed me your music. I've been listening for like probably about half a year, probably. And yeah, so how would you describe your music to someone who's never heard it?
That's crazy. You said a girl at pharmacy. Wow. Let's see. I would probably say like melodic, emotional. Um, well, for the stuff that's out, I also have some stuff that's like not as emotional. That's about to drop. But yeah, I'd say for the most part, like most of my catalog is like melodic, kind of emo rap.
Yeah, you also sometimes fit a Japanese aesthetic with that. What was that cover, dude? That shit looked fire. It was I'm on
Uh,
mistakes. That was so cool. That cover right there.
oh, thanks. Yeah, I just really fuck with the Japanese, like just how like the language or all that stuff looks like their aesthetic and all the stuff they got over there. I just think it looks so fire.
Quote
So
unquote cyberpunk aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? And we could
yeah,
also, I think we could thank two people for like, two main artists for bringing that like aesthetic to America in terms of like rap is Xavier Wolf and Young Lean. They were.
mm,
Are you familiar with them and what they've done?
yeah, I know both of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like they're. Are you a fan of like Lean and in them? Like, do you
I
listen to them a
definitely
lot?
I haven't like bumped them like super hard, but I've been like a casual listener to both. So
Yeah,
yeah, I fuck with them both, and
yeah.
I see what you're talking about, like them both kind of introducing the um. You said, well, then what's the term
The
for the
Japanese
Japanese?
aesthetic
Yeah,
in
that
hip hop.
yeah, they definitely did because no other people was really doing it or just doing their style. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
But then like to see how that shit's progressed into what we have now. But I'm gonna go into something completely different. I was just listening to Desires by Drake. Do you think that's like a good song? I'm just genuinely asking your opinion. Have you heard that one?
honestly, I don't think I have heard it. Um, is it like an old song or did he
It's
just
a
drop
newer
it?
one with the one with Future on the Dark Lane demo tapes.
Oh no, I didn't get to listen to it. Does you said the song's name Desired, right?
Yeah,
Desires. I need to listen to it. I'm gonna listen to it after I get off this interview. But nah, I ain't listened to it yet, bro.
yeah, yeah. Well, what have you been listening to like in general lately?
I've been listening to a lot of like hyperpop stuff. Like, are you familiar with hyperpop and like digicore?
Yeah, I'm very familiar with it. Yeah, I know some people that
Yeah,
make it in in my music group because I'm a producer. So like, I know people that have gotten into making it. I haven't gotten into making it. I try and experiment. Like I be making house music and then I'll make some like cloud rap. You know what I'm saying? But
gotcha.
what artists in that lane do you fuck with?
Glaive, um, Midwest. That Midwest is actually like one of my homies. Like I talk to him pretty much regularly, and I'm like a really big fan of his music as well. So it's just cool to have a relationship with him. Alden, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Um, that's Breakins. I listen to Eric Doa. I fuck and Curtains too. I listen to a lot of them. Like I just really fuck with that genre they just made, and it's so different than everybody else that's making music right now. It's just crazy.
I think like how do I say this? The way it's coming up and the way it's sort of been in the back burner is very similar to how cloud rap was 10 years ago. It's very
Mm,
similar to the way I'm talking about the way it came up, if that makes sense, and the way there's so many people doing it in different ways. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like what other genres have you seen like rise and stuff like that way before they I'm talking about rap subgenres, but what other
Mm-hmm.
subgenres do you enjoy seeing get big? You know what I'm saying?
I like kind of like the pop punk of kind of like the subgenres that when it gets mixed into rap, kind of like Poor Stacy. He mostly does punk music. Do you know who that is?
Yeah. Do you like Polo Perks?
I don't. I don't think I'm familiar with Polo Perks yet.
So he made one that goes. It's There's one that's punk goes drill, and he mixed Playboy Cardi punk shit, whatever. I don't know who made it, but he mixed that style with drill music, and it's so good.
Wow. All right, I'm gonna definitely listen to him too. So I gotta listen to Desire by Drake and On the Future thing, and Polo Perks. That's his
Yeah,
name. All
yeah.
right, I just gotta. Yeah.
But he has the whole, you know what I'm talking about, with the when they add like a million different like heart things next to the weird Playboy amp, the vamp terminology, you know what I'm saying, where they add like the heart symbols, you know what I'm talking about, when they have like one letter goes capital and shit. I'm gonna have him saying I'm sending you a
Oh,
link because it's hard to search, you know what I mean?
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure, for sure. Thank you. Yeah, definitely send me the link. Really want to check it out because all that you said, drill meets punk and all that. I really want to listen to that and see how it is.
Because when it comes to drill, I like seeing people take a different approach to it. That's why I love to hear Pop Smoke on his last project, you know, rest in peace. But on his last project, he was doing some singing shit, and I fuck with it. Like I love that he was trying to like at least bring some more emotion to this fucking gritty back of a sewer sounding music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. It's like it's kind of like a breath of fresh air, trying to just have a new take on like this genre. Just yeah, I
And
like when people kind of switch it up like that.
and Sleepy Hollow, I don't. Are you familiar with him?
Mm-mm. I don't think is he. He's also a drill rapper.
Yeah, but he brings that Jamaican island sounding shit to his drill, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like I love that type of the. I love. We could both agree that we like different people taking different approaches to shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So you have one of your well, you listed is one of your inspiration is Halsey. Are you a fan of her? I assume you're
Yes,
a big fan.
like yeah, I really fuck with that collab she had with Juice and the song she did that uh I don't even know. There's just so many songs that I can't even think of one off the top of my head, but I just listen to her like she's crazy.
Yeah.
And I was listening to her low key like before I listened to like Juice World. It's because well before I really got into Juice World, it's weird because I just listen to music just to be listening to it, and I kind of found her before Juice World and all that. But
Yeah.
and yeah, but she definitely is one of them.
What other girl singers do you like?
I like Billie Eilish. I listen to I fuck with Olivia Rodrigo, like the stuff she
Ah
like.
man, I knew you were gonna say that. Cause like
Yeah,
everybody's been listening, bro. People at work been playing that shit. Man, it doesn't piss me off, but it's like everybody's trying to put me onto it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I feel you.
But I
And
do, I do like that one song where the song sounds exactly like that other song. I'm not trying to discredit her, but you know what I'm talking about, where it sounds like, and I got it where I want it now. Oh, you know what I'm talking about?
yeah, okay, I see I see where you're coming
But
from.
I love like the fact that it reminds me of like I forget what that song was called, and I got it where I want it now. Like, do you like a lot of the old like '90s rock shit at all? Have you gotten into that?
Um, no, I've listened to some Kurt Cobain and everything. Like I'm trying to do that in like Blink 182 and just really expand my horizons when it comes. But I feel like I haven't really dug my toes like that deep into it to know like all of it.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Uh, Even though there's this rapper named Kurt Cobangs, and it sounds very similar to Kurt Cobain. Are you familiar with Kurt Cobangs? He made a song called "Drink in My Cup" in 2012. You
is
might
it like a
remember
big?
that. What do you say?
Is it a big song?
Yeah, it was a big song. Like, it was really big. It was like, oh man, let me pull up the lyrics, and you might be like, oh, Cause I love that like 2011 shit. Like when people said swag. I didn't came down, hold up, grip the grain, pull up, and your girlfriend want a man like me, cause I ain't trying to control her. I'm gonna play it.
Bet.
I'm gonna play it real quick.
Yeah. You said it came out in like 2012.
Yeah.
I done came down, hold up, grip the grain, roll up, and your girlfriend want a nigga like me,
Yep,
cause I ain't
I did hear.
Yeah, dude, that's a classic. What's like a classic from when you like? What's something that you heard when you were like, you know, a little kid that like you still bump today?
This song called "Return of the Mac" by Mark Morrison. You ever heard that song? It's like a really old song, I think, like way back before I was born. But it goes like "Return of the Mac, there it is, Return of the Mac." I don't know. I heard that song when I was younger, and it's still kind of like on my Spotify rotation. Like I play it every now and then. I just like how it sounds.
Yeah. I haven't heard of that, but I'm gonna definitely look that one up.
Yeah.
But so you got some management now, right? Like how did you get involved with them?
I do. Well, shout out Mateo and Cooper. I met Mateo really he just DM'd me. This was back in like January or February. He saw my song No Remedy on the SoundCloud trending charts on SoundCloud, and then he just DM'd me from there, and we started talking. We got on the phone like maybe a few days after, and he told me about himself and everything. And he told me he was the one that discovered like Raw Wave and got him in contact with Alamo and really kind of put him on, along with he helped Comethazine and other artists too. Like he's really been in the industry for a minute. And so that's how I really got in contact with him, and we was just vibing, and like, you know, we just figured we should work together and everything. And for my friend and my other manager Cooper, that's kind of like a new thing. Like I met him back in like February as well. But you know who the Kid Season is?
Yeah, I've seen him around.
Yeah, he got me in contact with his manager because Season has helped me a lot. Like he's been showing other people my music and everything. He's been showing love, like for real. And he was trying to get his manager to like really get in contact with me and work with me and stuff. And yeah, we ended up getting in contact, and I guess now we're here. So
what's how has that helped you, and what are they like? How do they help you get your stuff like out there? How does that work?
So Mateo, I haven't really released that much music with him yet, but he's helped me like get in contact with people at Lyrical Lemonade, and just kind of Elevator too, and just helping me as far as getting my name like pushed to people in the industry. Like whenever there's people at record labels that want to reach out to me or get something from me, like Republic, they just did not too long ago, they reach out to him, and because he's like close with a lot of these people, so he helps, you know, kind of get my name in the door. And Cooper, same thing, like he has a lot of connections. He's also good at like that advertising and like a lot of the back end side things, like the promotion, all that. But I haven't released a song with Cooper yet. This next song is gonna be the first song I do release with him.
What's the song?
It's gonna be called LAX. It's this one that's been going up on TikTok. Kind of like my song No Remedy did back in January. And yeah, we just been working on it, just trying to finish it and, you know, getting it perfect for release.
Yeah. So like,
yeah.
You have in your bio that you're in LA and Atlanta. Like, why are you in two cities? Is it like a family thing, or is it like a career, you know, elevation of your music type thing?
It's like, I'm always going back and forth because like I'm also an actor, and my agency is out there.
Oh
and
shit!
For real? I had to go to Chicago to shoot a TV show like maybe a week or so ago, and yeah, I just now came back. That show is called Southside on HBO Max. It's like the second season, but
You're an actor,
yeah,
dude. What? How did I not know this?
I haven't really been telling people. Like I wanted to keep my music and my actor stuff like separated, if that makes sense. Because I don't really go under the same, like for my actor stuff, I go by real name like Jelani Lofton, and for this music, I just go by KILJ. So nobody, they don't really know exactly like where to look. Like,
I'm about to look up your IMDb right now, or do you not want me to go into that?
oh, you can.
All right. So like, damn, bro, how like when did you get into acting, and like what have you been in?
I got into it when I was like 11, 12. But I've been in, let's see, I've been on Childish Gambino's show, Atlanta. I got to shoot an episode with him. That was really cool. Yeah, he was directing our episode. It was like a flashback scene, not a flashback scene, but a flashback episode to where he was younger in middle school. And yeah, I was just one of the middle school kids with them and everything. It was nice. Let's see, another one is of course like the show I'm shooting now that I'm on, Southside. That one I play like a basketball player, like an elite basketball player kid. And even though I don't really give a shit about basketball in real life, and I ain't gonna, like I don't really play that much, but on there, I just do that. And I was on Fatal Attraction, and let's see, this other show, it was called ATL Homicide, and I also did like a few commercials and like voiceover stuff too. So, yeah.
So like, was that all you? Like, I want to do this. I'm gonna get this set up, or was there like a lot of help with that?
There was a lot of help because, in order to really get like even audition for these like TV shows and movies and all that stuff, they want you to like you have to have an agent, and like it's all really built on connections. So it makes it so hard for like somebody that isn't a part of that world like whatsoever to just get in front of the right people. So yeah,
Yeah,
it
that's like
definitely.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I used to do acting classes, and I was like heavily obsessed on being a filmmaker and an actor. And then I started doing YouTube, and like the amount of control I had over everything, and like the amount of like ability I had to just get my friends to like go on my videos and like releasing shit on my own. The amount of like how much I like that as opposed to like going to like the acting classes. And I'm not knocking you right now. I'm just saying like it was a lot to, and I'm fucking from Delaware. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the worst area to be a fucking actor. You know what I'm saying? Like you're in like the two biggest fucking cities that like do that shit, and that's Atlanta and like LA. So like what I'm saying is I tried to go down that route, but I'm just gonna be real with you right now. It did not work out, and it's cool to see that you're like doing that shit, but you're also like with your music. I assume you have a lot of control, and it's you playing the puppet master. You know what I'm saying?
No, I see what you're saying. It's great that I can be doing both at the same time. I didn't really intend on actually like doing music until like I started 2 years ago, like in 2019, doing music. I was just really focusing on being an actor first and foremost until like 2 years ago, and now I'm doing this too. So, yep, that's cool.
What do you think? I want your honest opinion on yourself. What do you think's gonna take off bigger, your music or your acting?
That's a good question. I feel like, oh man, I have shoot. I feel like it might be the music first, but yeah, I think the music. But dang, because I'm shooting this thing right now. Okay, yeah, I think it's the music. I'm gonna just stick with that answer. Yeah.
Yeah, though. But have you ever dabbled in like writing at all, or like getting into like that side, or no? Like I'm talking about
Not
like scripts or some shit.
not yet. Nah. I I am interested in doing it, and my mom's been telling me like, yeah, I'm a pretty good writer, and like I know like I haven't really struggled with writing. Like I always had um I'm not even gonna say talent. I just always been good at it for some reason. But yeah, I definitely want to get into that soon though. So I can have like, more control on the back end and everything rather than just me memorizing lines that other people wrote.
Yeah, that's crazy. Even on fucking Atlanta, did you talk with anybody on the set at all, or was it just or was it quick, or did you talk with anybody like big on the set of that?
Oh, let's see. I took all of my castmates, like the original, the adults that's regularly starring in Atlanta, they weren't there since they weren't really needed for that episode. So, because it was just a flashback of Donald Glover, like the character he was playing, his childhood.
Yeah,
So, only person that was really there that I like that was like really famous that I knew was him. But he was like all up like close and personal with us the whole time because he was directing our episode. So yeah, it was good like meeting him and taking direction from him because he's a really good director.
yeah.
So
And his
yeah.
like that's inspiring right there. Like his career is inspiring, like not just because it's successful, but because he's able to like creatively do many different outlets, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? He does so many different
Mhm.
types of entertaining, and that's inspiring because like I'm doing these interviews and type of shit, but I also do my music. I play around with like the synthesizers and I put out instrumental albums and I can get people to rap on my shit. And then I'm like writing a script. You know what I'm saying? Do you want to be known for like doing many different types of stuff, or do you mainly just want to be known for one thing as an artist?
I definitely want to be known as like many different things. I guess that's kind of like how he does it. Like how he has Childish Gambino, like he goes under that name for music, but he goes under just his regular name, Donald Glover, for like acting. I guess that's kind of similar to what I want to be doing, like KILJ, music, and my regular name, Jelani Lofton, for the acting stuff. So,
Yeah,
but yeah,
that's dope. That's dope. What producers do you work with the most?
that's a let's see, um. Dang, I don't really work with the same producers that many times. Like I always like to get beats from them, but yeah, I don't really have like multiple songs by the same producer. I don't think as of now. Like lately, I used to work with um this dude named BLK and Hagen. I That was like back in 2019 when I was really like first starting, and they would make beats around like acapellas I would send them like way back. But besides that, because they've been both busy doing their own thing. Like Hagen, he always has these platinum packs he's posting about. Like he's going crazy. And BOK, he's going crazy as well. He's always posting these snippets of what he has coming and everything. Yeah, they both just doing their own thing. And I'm, finding new producers, working with new producers. So yeah, there's no real producers that I work with repetitively on tracks coming out yet.
Or would you ever do like a if you were to choose a producer to do like a collab album with, this could be any producer, who would it be?
Collab album with. Um, Dang, I really want to work with Nick Mira.
Yeah.
Uh, Dang, I know there's and Zaytoven as well, and also
Thank you for
Jetson.
appreciating him. Oh my god. Because a lot of
Yeah,
people like, you know what I'm saying, like his like the man, like everything about it, like his come up too, how he's like German and shit, and he was like playing organs in the church and shit when he was a kid. Like I fuck with everything about him. Like yeah.
yeah. So him, Jetson. It's it's hard to choose, but those are three that I really want to do one with.
Yeah. And I think one of my favorite things Zaytone has done is he did a collab album with Chief Keef called Glowtoven. That was a good project. I definitely recommend anybody listening or watching to check out that project. That's a banger right there. But,
Got you.
yeah, are you fan? You gotta be a fan of Chief Keef. You like Chief Keef?
Oh, of course. Yeah, this bitch loves souls. Yeah, that was, man. He put me on way back. Like, man.
Yeah, Finally Rolling 2 is one of my favorite projects he's done. Funito is one of my is like the classic song. And I think he did that. I think the feature with Uzi was really good last year. The Kobe joint.
Wait, you said yeah, bro.
Yeah, that was
man.
So on Eternal Take, did you know that the song Chrome Heart Tags on Eternal Take was produced by Chief Keef?
I don't think I did know that. Nah.
Are you a fan of that? Because he's a pretty good producer. Like he's gotten into that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you a fan of a lot of like what producers that are also rappers do you fuck with a lot?
Oh, the one that comes to my mind like off the bat is Lil Tecca right now, because he has that song.
Yeah, shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah, with Soul Fago, like on Lyrical Lemonade, and it's crazy because he just blew up from Lyrical Lemonade like 2 years ago, and now he's producing another song for another upcoming artist that's pretty much blowing up right now, on another Lyrical Lemonade video, and it's crazy seeing his progression and everything.
I like his more singing like type of stuff. More like he makes some like a lot of Tekka's shit sounds like dance hall stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying, a little bit, and that's the type of Tekka I like the most. Like because I actually like try and give him like a deeper like listen. Like I try and actually listen to that shit. Like a lot of people sometimes brush him aside, but I actually try and fuck with it. Like the dance hall stuff that he does is pretty top notch. And yeah. So
yeah,
will you be working on a project soon or something? Or are you mainly focused on singles?
I'm working on one like pretty much right now. Like, so the plan is I'm gonna drop one single and I'm gonna drop another single with some other people, like with this brand, this YouTube music channel. They call it Sauce Only. And then after that, one more single, and then I'm gonna drop an EP. So I should probably be dropping the EP like by July, August, something like that.
And of course, there's gonna be like, independent, or are you just are you still independent?
Oh, yeah, I'm not signed or anything. I declined a few offers.
Why was it? Was it a shitty offer?
I mean, not necessarily. It's just that I want to make sure I have all the leverage that I can. Because like right now, I'm growing, but I don't have as much leverage as I could be, to be signing a deal, like to ask for exactly like what I want.
Yeah, so like by the time Drake got signed, he already had like a majority of the tracks on So Far Gone blew the fuck up. And like Best I Ever Had blew up, so he had that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. That's definitely the best way to do it.
Yeah. Do you know who Sean Kingston is? I assume you know Sean Kingston.
I know who that is.
So he has a label. He had a label at the time, and he went on No Jumper like recently and said that Drake, Sean Kingston was gonna sign Drake, but Drake asked him. He's like, I need a $200,000 advance and a Rolls Royce, and he didn't sign him because like I don't think he had that money, or maybe he did, maybe he didn't want to spend all that. But yeah, and Akon almost passed up on him. A lot of people passed up on Drake, or like there was a big bidding war. You know what I'm saying? between many
Wow.
type of things. But I want to go into this thing that we could probably have a good debate on is what 4 rappers should be on the SoundCloud Rap Hall of Fame.
That's crazy. I just seen something about 4 rappers being on this Mount Rushmore type of thing. I think it might have been Rap that posted it. Some music page on Instagram. But I definitely say Uzi. Uzi definitely did a lot of work in today's rap like generation. He inspired a lot of people. Man, SoundCloud. I'd say X, Uzi, X. Oh man. I mean, automatically, I have to say Juice too, because he influenced so many emo rappers to come up to. So that's
And then
Juice.
Peep. Come on, you gotta add Peep.
Yeah, Peep too. I personally didn't really listen to Peep like that. But I definitely, after he died and stuff, I seen like how many people just like started. I knew him briefly before he died, and after I seen like the love he was getting just like skyrocketed. But you know that happens when you die, and
But
unfortunately,
before he died though, he was like a really big person in the underground, like underground horrorcore,
yeah,
like 2014 to 2016. There was this big wave of horrorcore and like he was very well known in the circles of Puya, the Suicide Boys, Craig Zen, and Ghostmane. He was well known in that circle of people, Omen 13, Kill Station, and that really darker circle of artists. He was really well known in that. He didn't really get the did he get appreciation and love by a lot of people in the mainstream? Yes, he did. But like, how do I say this? He was probably where Juice WRLD was at right before he dropped Lucid Dreams.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He just needed one more, and then he would have been. You know what I'm saying? He just needed one
Yeah.
more, and then. But never mind. You know what I'm saying? He's. Anyways, but who's your 4th one if you didn't pick Peep?
If not Peep, then for oh my gosh. Trying to think. Oh, okay. For me, I think I'd have to say like Trippy, just because I did listen to him like
Yes.
a lot. I still do to this day, but like Bust Down and all those originals, like those were just crazy.
I'll give my 4.
Mm-hmm.
Would be a Lil Peep X. This is purely based off of opinion. Lil Peep, Trippy X, and Scrim. Scrim's like the guy from the Suicide Boys, who like does all the production and is like my favorite rapper from the Suicide Boys. So like that's purely based off of opinion. Who's bigger, Juice WRLD? Yeah, okay, but I gotta add Scrim in there because he's like a fucking amazing producer. But yeah, that's my little 4. But I mean, do you listen to Suicide Boys or not?
Nah, I don't. I don't really. I know. I mean, who doesn't know who the Suicide Boys is? Yeah, I know who they is. I just ain't listen to them really.
Yeah,
Like
I
that.
love what they've done because they just were able to like get big, do the big features and shit. But then they just have their own label. They have their own little distribution thing, and they're signing other people. Like they signed Ramirez, and you know they signed Crystal Meth. But like, yeah, no, that's a wild name. But yeah. So
Yeah.
what's your favorite Lyrical Lemonade video?
Okay. I think. Wow. I fuck with so many of them. I think Whipski by Snot and Lil Skies. I have to say. I think so. That's my favorite right now. I'll fuck with a lot of the videos they have for Snot, because it's not as on Lyrical Lemonade like damn near every other time they post, Snot's on the song. It's crazy. But yeah, I definitely I gotta say Lipski. You
I
know?
really wish if Slutty Sonny was still alive, I really wish he could have done a song with Snot.
That would have been crazy.
You fuck with Slutty Sonny?
I did. I think. Let's see. Is it Son? I thought it might have been like Slutty Sonny.
Whatever. like.
But yeah, I definitely I did fuck with him. R.I.P. I really got introduced to him from Tokyo back before like everything.
I got introduced to him by Blackie Speaks after he died. Are you familiar with that YouTuber?
Yeah, I always see his music video. Well, not music videos, but his little commentary videos, like all the time.
Yeah, he's a good, and Yassine's another one in that little commentary thing. But I'd say my favorite couple of Lyrical Lemonade ones. I don't listen to Lil Mosey like that, but the Blueberry Faygo one was really good. What's Poppin' was really good. I've been listening to Jack Harlow before What's Poppin' and shit. Yeah, that's all. Those two are really that's it. That's it for Lyrical Lemonade. Do you fuck with Jack Harlow and what he's got going on?
Oh yeah, he hard. Yeah, I fuck with his song Tyler Hero, or yeah, he's definitely he got some. He funny too, like all the such jokes he be making. Sometimes he be
Yeah, but what I love about him is like he's big now, but he's been doing this shit since 2015, and I love to see like that his first song is not What's Poppin', you know what I'm saying? Like he has hundreds of songs that have already been out, and I just respect that a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like he seems like he was really, self-made. Is he being pushed right now by all the big corporations? Yes, of course he is. He's at that state where it's right for him to be in that position.
Right.
But seeing 4 years prior of like almost nothing, that's respect, you know what I'm saying? Like
nice.
Do you want it to come instantly, or do you want it to just happen, but a couple years later?
I want to build like, I don't want like just exponential growth out of nowhere. I kind of want to like climb this hill, and so I have like I'm gaining fans and not just people that listen to one song and then dip again. Like. So I'm okay with it taking time, like maybe a few years or something like that. Yeah, I don't think I really want it to be instant.
Word. Let's see what else we could talk about. What's your favorite quote from a rapper, like inspirational? I don't know if you have one memorized, but you know what I mean. Like, what's your favorite little line or quote from another artist?
Let's see. My favorite line is, I don't know. It isn't really that inspirational to me, but it's always stuck with me. It's from the song Maze from Juice WRLD on his album Death Race for Love. It's let's see. I took my demons into the bank of life and I made the biggest deposit. I don't know what it is about that. I just really fucked with it. It just resonated with me. It's so weird.
Yeah, for sure. I fuck with like a lot of people think that when someone's rapping about a demon, they're actually rapping about a demon. Yes, is there probably satanic Illuminati that's like killing people and sacrificing people? Yes, but a lot of people do equate demons and satanic imagery to personal problems, okay? And I just love lines like that because I can instantly be like, I know what he's saying. I know what he meant. You know what I'm saying? My favorite line from a rapper is from Drake on Doing It Wrong. We live in a generation of not being in love and not being together, but we still make it feel like we're together because we're scared to see each other with somebody else. Boom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think of that one?
You right. Yeah.
Bro, I love
That.
when songs that are like, I was just looking into this, and I'm gonna go off topic a bit, but you ever heard of the song "Hey Ya" by Outkast? I assume you've heard that song.
Yeah.
You know how it's very upbeat and happy. It's a
Mhm.
sad song if you really look at the lyrics. But he's like, don't want to meet your daddy, just want you in my caddy. Like, think about that line right there. He's not like, he's saying he doesn't want a long-term relationship with someone. He just wants, like, you know what I'm saying, fun with that. But like, I don't know. And then he's talking about in the song, like, what's your favorite songs that have like different meanings when you take a deeper look at it?
Oh, let's see. Uh the song that Halsey made about G Easy, or is that what's his? Oh my God. Tell me I'm the one that put you up there, name in the sky. You know that song? Does it
I don't
ever
know that
get
song,
long?
but
That Oh my God, I don't know why I can't think of the name of that song,
what's it about
but
though?
it's about how it's pretty much like just how she made him famous, but he kind of just like left her type shit, and just like in the dust, like he went up and just left her behind. It got something like it's pretty much like
Damn.
that.
Yeah,
I
yeah, I love when people that are famous are like, you listen to their lyrics and you can tell they're like aware of themselves and shit. Like Drake, in a lot of his songs, he's always admitting about like, yes, I'm selfish, I'm like a fucked up person, fames. Like Take Care, a lot of the songs on that are about how he's like kind of a fucked up person. If you really like Marvin's Room, like everybody knows that in Marvin's Room he's being an asshole in the entire song. Like he's literally screaming at a girl over the phone, fuck your mans, you're mine, bitch. You should remember that fucking shit that we went through. You know what I'm saying? And like, you can tell it's because like he's massively drunk, and he's like, but I love like when people aren't afraid to show the vulnerable energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. That song Marvin's Room. I'm just saying you could do better. That shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I fuck with that song though, even though he's kind of being a dick. But
Oh yeah, like that's like my that's always top 10 Drake tracks for me. That and Good Ones Go slash their cameras slash Good Ones Go. Um,
mhm.
The Real Her is a really good one. I just love Take Care. I listen to Take Care every week almost. That's my Bible. I'm not religious. I listen to Take Care. That's my religion. My
Yeah,
religion is
yeah.
Drake. I'm playing. But but what else could you announce about your music or personal wise about, the future with what you got going on that you could talk about before we wrap this up?
Well, yep. I'm gonna drop a few more singles and then an EP really soon. And the TV show I'm on, it should be coming to HBO Max like the second season on September, sometime in September, hopefully, of this year. And I mean, there's a lot more stuff to come with, of course, more music, but that's all that really comes to my mind right now. So yeah, just stay tuned for that.
All right.
Yeah,
Thanks for coming on. Links in the description to your music. And
thank
see ya.
you.
Goodbye.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. Bye.